Hello, guys. Welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We are going to begin with this report claiming that Barca President Joan Laporta is set to hold a press conference on the Negreira case in April. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Ilias Akomak, as it has been reported that Arsenal have entered the race to sign the Barca young star on a free transfer. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. After being caught in the center of the storm, that was the Negreira scandal, Barcelona were subjected to all sorts of accusations and allegations in the past few weeks. But over the last few days, all of it has been dying down as there has been no evidence whatsoever found to support claims that Barca indeed received favorable treatment from referees in exchange for the payment to Enrique Negreira. Instead, more and more reports are coming through which strengthen the Catalans' claims that they acquired these services or the Negreira services only for technical reports on match officials. Barca President Juan Laporta has interacted with the media on a couple of occasions since the news of the Negreira case, but has not spoken on detail on the matter, amidst La Liga President Javier Tebas's demands for an explanation. Now, Mundo Deportivo is reporting that the Barcelona Supremo will hold a press conference in April and discuss the Negreira case at length and shed a lot of light on the matter. The club has been collecting information regarding the case and have been working busily to put all the facts together before they can present it to the wider audience. The intention is that Laporta needs to be prepared for any questions that might come his way. The idea of holding the presser in the first week of April has been considered, but with a huge Copa del Rey semi-final against Real Madrid on the 5th of the month, Barca do not want the Negreira case to become an unnecessary distraction. So the thought as of now is to hold a press conference either just before or after Barcelona's La Liga clash against Girona, which will be played on April 10. Yeah, that would be a good decision. So Laporta will hold that press conference, very important to address the media and give explanations just to emphasize that our beloved club Barcelona is not guilty of those rubbish claims. And if we have taken some notice, all this while those in fact accusations against Barca have died down because there's no evidence. There is no evidence. How on earth? Where is this thing coming from? Because if you think that if whoever is accusing Barca, by the way, they have to show their evidence to prove to the world that we are corrupt or we pay referees for match fixing. But nothing like that, just to cripple our reputation. Because honestly, I don't know if actually these things, like if we win the case, damages must be paid. Because our reputation have also been at stake. Barcelona have been a laughing stock all this while from other rival fans out there. We saw some games in La Liga last week. Opposition fans or fans from other like they are just taking fake banknotes with Laporta's face, throwing everywhere, giving some very bad words against Barca without any evidence, for crying out loud. So it will be a very important press conference. It will be a press conference to watch, honestly, from Laporta, who is the Supremo, who is our leader. And of course, he takes responsibility of every important thing like this. And definitely, he will just try to ensure that we are innocent for whatever thing they have been accusing us of, honestly, because there's nothing whatsoever. There's no evidence to prove to the haters that we are paying referees for whatsoever. Barcelona saying yes, we had something with Negreira, but it is not for any match fixing, for technical reports. So that's it. Because had it been for match fixing, like how Piqué said last week, he doesn't understand where these accusations are coming from. If it's match fixing, it's simple. Why must we be following a protocol to do match fixing? To go to a referee or a vice president? We just need to go to just give the money in an envelope, that's how it is. But how can Barca, such a club, a magnificent club with reputation, do such? So it will be very important to do such a press conference to explain. And Tebas not even helping his own self, being a league president, acting as a child, trying to say Laporta should explain himself or the club should explain himself. And you can see how he hates this club and have never really won anything good for Barcelona. This president called Javi Tebas is a clown, and I think that he should be removed from office because him being at that position destroys La Liga's reputation. La Liga is never it's not the league that people used to watch. The viewership, the money generated, everything is down, and many players will not like to play again in La Liga with time because of all this. A lot of crazy strict rules makes no sense, and things like this, the tax as well, everything is just crazy. The president just makes things from bad to worse, and it's not helping at all. Then on to the final story of discussion. According to Sports, Premier League leaders Arsenal have entered a race to sign Barcelona starlet Ilias Akomak on a free transfer this summer. Ilias Akomak is in the final few months of his contract with Barca, and renewal talks have not led to the desired outcome. As a result, the young winger is set to depart as a free agent in the summer transfer window. There has been interest from the likes of AC Milan and Sevilla, but Leeds United appear to be in pole position to sign the Barca starlet on a Bosman deal. However, now Arsenal too have entered the equation for the signing of Akomak. As per the report, the Gunners have been following the 18-year-old for a while now and admire his talents and potential and wish to add him to their roster before next season. A product of Barca's La Masia Academy, Elias made his first team debut, when Xavi just took part as manager. He has played 3 times in total for the club's senior team. Ilias Rakovic has largely been featuring for Barca Athletic this term, while also representing the club's under-19 setup in the UEFA Youth League. In all, he has featured 25 times across teams and competitions in 2022-23 season, scoring 2 goals in the process. Ilias's contract expires at the end of the season, and he will essentially be departing as a free agent. However, reports suggest that the Barca will receive some training compensation, while they might also secure some percentage of future sale as well. It remains to be seen whether Arsenal pay leads to Ilias signing or if the young winger ends up at the Ellen Road. As things stand, Premier League seems to be his next destination. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.